Well, because you said backing out of that, I was like, okay, backing out, and then
I'm
that's fine.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so good
Wait,
at
are we on?
Oh, good.
messing you up.
I think
Yeah,
I
we're live.
remember which one we're
We
on.
are live. We are
Oh yeah, we're
live.
on that.
Boink. There we go. Excellent. Cool. Oop, hello.
Okay, good. Hi. Oh, look, there you are.
Oh wait, we gotta get back to the wall where Nameless is.
Oh, wow. Oh, she's at the
Did you
wall.
guys play without me? You know, one of the reasons I just got on right now is like, well, if they're gonna play, because Kate said we could pick up where we left off, but I guess that I was left.
Well, no, we didn't leave you. We just, I was, Mother was just growing me, that's all. We wanted to go look at the human place. But Mother knows where you are, so we're coming, so stay put.
I'm trapped on the wall at night. This is my watch. What's the oath that they take?
Yeah, my watch has begun.
My brother and his friends invented a game. It's like a sort of a drinking game. It's called Buffalo, and it's you basically at every party you have to hold your drink in your non-dominant hand, and if anybody sees you doing it, or like having it in your dominant hand, they get called Buffalo, and you have to like finish your drink. And the oath that you take is the Night's Watch oath, but they just replace like a bunch of the nouns with Buffalo.
Oh,
That's it. That's the whole game. It's very dumb, but it technically goes on forever. But we haven't played it in a while, so I'll have to remember to bring that back.
sounds like fun. What meats did you get again, Rock?
Nocturnal photosynthetic tissue, reniculate kidneys, and congenital hypoalgesia.
Okay. Alright. I was just
Believe
seeing,
I'm on. Go ahead. Sorry.
oh, I was asking because I noticed that I'm running faster than you. I was like, I wonder if I have Nocturnal and Rock doesn't. And what do you have nameless?
Photosynthetic, nocturnal, and congenital hypoalgesia.
Okay. Yeah, so, for the most part, we should all be able to keep up with each other. Just at night, we'll have to be considerate of Rock. But we're nearly there. We're nearly there.
I heard a yell.
Just stay up on the rocks and you'll be safe.
I have anxiety as a dinosaur.
Raptors have pretty good night vision. Look at this. If you press X, like it's quite dark. Which is good because in my opinion, to be honest, I feel like we should have better night vision than Dilo. The only reason I'm gonna eat that. The only reason
Yeah,
why
so am I.
really feel that way is because our eyes are much bigger than a Dilo's, and we have like the cat eye, which allows you to let in a bunch of light or like block out a bunch of light, which means that your eyes are really well conditioned for low light conditions. So it just seems like it doesn't make a lot of sense to me that we can't see very well in the dark. Also, I need to bring up chat because once again my chat botrix or whatever it's called is not working properly. I can walk while I'm doing it. So I need to pull up my stream on my phone so I can watch chat because I don't want to neglect my viewers. Oh. Are you hungry, by the way, Nameless?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering whether or not we should bring you food. I love the title screen. It's so campy. Okay.
that's led out where I think it has, we're gonna want to go left.
If we go, wait, where did we leave her? Did we not leave
Oh.
her at my nesting site? Because if we did, we go right.
No, we left her on the wall.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a wall.
She's on the wall. Oh, so Troodon's diet has changed in the
Has
blood
it?
test. Yeah. They took pig off their diet,
Oh, thank goodness for that.
but they put deer on, and they made deer, they gave deer the ability to attack.
Oop. Why?
Hi, Father.
That's rude.
Yeah.
Why would they give the deer the ability to fight back?
They can fight back, and their little hoosies do bleed damage. So they'll stomp you like deer do in real life, and they'll do bleed damage to you. And what else has changed? Baby Troodons have lost a tremendous speed buff. So baby Troodons, pretty much like you have to be a scavenger, or I'm gonna jump down, or you have to like eat frogs, because even chickens are too much for you. They're nearly just as fast as you, and they do like big damage. So
Something's been killing over here. And I just watched a chicken leg shift, so the chicken leg is probably a taco.
Oh yeah, it just moved on my screen too.
I'm wondering if that S is maybe another carried object, but I'm guessing that's probably a deer killed by something. Oh,
It could be a bunny, like a taco. Having
maybe, but it's not moving.
Should we crouch?
It is.
Wonder where the.
It's a taco that killed a bunny.
What's that over there on those rocks? Do you see it moving?
There's a lot of taco nests here.
Swaying back and forth. I think it might be a taco. It is a taco. I hear another one in the bushes. Oh, wedged myself in the rocks. Are you hungry, Nameless?
I could eat.
I got you a taco.
I had tacos earlier today.
I was talking to Tweaks and found that in my town there's a restaurant called Taco Time, which I've never heard of before, but it's there, and he has a Taco Time in his town too, and looked at the front of the building and it's the same as the one in my town, and that's so cool. The reason why is because I'm thinking of moving to Canada.
Last time I saw Taco Time was near close to my friend's house. Name was here.
So there's been a Taco Time in your area too?
Mhm.
That's wild.
I've never heard of Taco Time.
Me
And now
either.
all of you people have taco times near you.
Same.
anymore.
It's like a Taco Bell,
Yeah, but
except for not mainstream brand.
and it's and the aesthetic of the building is much more Mexicanish.
It is. Can't confirm.
It's like yellow
Mine-
with like wooden support beams and stuff. Looks very
Actually, here's one that kind of surprised me. A location very close to my house actually recently got a Jack in the Box.
Be really careful out here, Nameless. Don't trust the rivers because there are enough players and there could be a crocodile just like waiting.
Well, that's why I came and I headed over here.
Well, look at this spot. Right next to you, much safer. Right next to you, much safer.
Oh my god.
See, because they can't just like lunge out at you right there. They'd have to move around all that and it'd be kind of obvious that they are there.
Then you're just going up and standing on a rock where everybody can see you?
Well, I'm being a lookout so you can safely drink. I know what I'm doing, Father.
I'm just saying. I
Alright,
do know some things.
should we go to Lookout Rock and see if we can see anybody to hunt? There's so many dead things. I see dead things.
Dead people.
I can't wait till humans are a thing and like they're running around between their bases trying to, get everything up and running again and we're just like hunting them down. It's gonna be so much fun, you guys.
So I know there's at least 3 tacos this side of the river. 2 fairly close.
I think this S might be that deer that we killed. Did we eat the whole thing?
Oh. Yeah, we ate the whole thing.
Okay, so we go to taco. It's taco time. But yeah, I'm very seriously thinking about selling my house and moving to Canada. And of course, if I'm going to do that, would want to move closer to Eeks. Another taco. Ooh, a chicken. Eat your chicken. Your chicken taco. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, look, we have 2 lurking people. Hello, lurkers. I just want to let you know. I see you lurking. I love you guys. Thank you for lurking on my live streams.
This is about odd, but low-key goats. Goats are such buttholes.
They really are. What's that? Is that a piggy? Cake! I want my cake back. There's 3 pigs over here and cake.
4, right?
Yeah, the cake counts.
Oh, and cake.
Okay, I got my cake. I think this is enough food for us. Look at my cake.
I'm
Good
currently full.
Good job. Well-fed raptors. Oh, and I can't wait for you to see like the waterfalls and stuff. They have made so many map changes that are gorgeous. The coastline is so pretty. There's waterfalls that are gorgeous. It is all really, really nice. I'm gonna eat my cake before someone else eats it. Before some rabid Droolosaurus Rex comes. Steals my cake from me.
I still have scarring from that fight.
Yeah, I would imagine. It hasn't been that long, in Raptor time, I guess.
Or maybe that's from the boar hit.
Oh yeah, you did just get hit by a boar. Whose eyes did I get? Let me look.
Mine.
You got father's
Yeah.
eyes. Yeah.
Daddy's eyes. Yeah, if we want to hunt another dinosaur, I think we should move inland, maybe? This is my favorite place, though, but, I think we're more likely to find someone inland. I wish I could make your stream on Discord widescreen, because the letterboxing is taking up so much real estate. So I think I'll just move the letterboxing on one side off screen. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hi, Shikanya. We don't need my love. The Miss Busy. Very relaxing. As long as the thunder and the lightning doesn't come.
You should go knock on that tree. You just jinxed it.
How do, oh, I know how to knock. Right here. I'll go knock. Wait. I want to take a bite of my piggy first. My cake. My
You
cake
ate
is
your cake.
gone. Okay, I'm gonna go knock on wood. Oh, there's little pterodactyls. I can't bite them. But I did knock on wood while I was there. Oh, what's that? Are those the pigs? Yeah, those are the pigs. No, that's a pig and a deer.
A pig and a deer and or goat.
Yeah. Might be a goat because I hear a bleating. That's kind of cool actually, because I think Nameless might be baiting with that strip of meat, which is really nice, because then if somebody is out here, they'll come to us.
I just wanted a snack.
Yeah, other Metosauruses can smell that. Smells like piggy. Actually, herbivores can smell it too. They would see like a strip of splatter moving across the screen or something. Oh, I keep forgetting to sign up for Epidemic Sounds so that I can just have music going while I'm streaming, so that moments like this aren't too relaxing. But I don't know. Maybe people will prefer no music in moments like this, because it is like kind of relaxing actually. Just rain and two perspectives. There's Raptor cats moving around. Maybe people will prefer this. Dig the nest. Oh, there's a piggy in there. You can carry this now. So now. I'm so excited for Osteoraptor. So apparently, Nameless thinks they look very weird. She doesn't think they're beautiful like we do.
They look like platypuses combined with geese,
They do.
combined with their arms like flamenco dancers.
Yeah, they do. But all of that's like super endearing and charming. They do. They look like platypus geese stalks. Platypus stalks.
I like my giggle chicken though.
Yeah, I like it. It's super cute.
Every time I play this game, I'm forced to recognize just how quickly my brain can process information if it wants to, and it just chooses not to.
Well, it's past 9 o'clock, so you should be pretty sprightly right now.
It's also getting close to 1 o'clock when everything starts to start going back down. Which makes me glad I figured out the Division 2 stuff before hopping on this.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Oh man,
That's gonna
I'm
be
not
fun.
excited for tomorrow.
Oh no, why?
I got some homework to do, and then I get to do a test.
Hmm.
On the same topics generally, it's just rough.
Yeah.
Which I really shouldn't be rough. It's an open notes, open book test.
Oh, I have terrible like testing and quiz and exam anxiety. So even if it's open book and everything, I'm still like, what are they gonna ask? What if it wasn't in the list? What if it wasn't in the homework? Because the thing that I hated the most about some of my professors when I was studying were sometimes they would ask questions that weren't something like we went over. And so even though it's like open note and open stuff, like you're supposed to, I don't know, infer certain bits of information from the void, I guess. You're supposed to like know enough about it to be able to like answer questions that had nothing to do with your studies, which in my opinion, yes, it shows that you have like a deeper understanding, but also like how can you be certain you're a student? So yeah, it was a whole nightmare scenario.
Yeah,
So
that's like every test I have now, though. So that's nothing new to me. No, it's more, and this test won't even be all that bad. I just don't want to do it. It's mostly multiple choice. There's probably going to be 2 or 3 calculation problems in it, and it's open book, open notes. There's only 18 questions on the test. By all means, it shouldn't be that hard. I just don't want to do it. It's getting close to finals week. I got projects up my wazoo, and I'm just not ready for it. I don't want to take any more tests.
Yeah, I don't blame you. We're gonna miss these roads, guys. Look at them. We're gonna miss them. They're going away.
Like right
Yeah,
now
the
or
nice looking
permanently?
roads.
They are going away permanently. They're turning into like these dark, dark black, brown, grey, uh, gravel roads, basically.
Why?
I guess they wanted to make it look a little more like at once these roads were paved. Or maybe they're trying to make it look more natural. I really don't know. But I hope they keep at least some roads and paths looking like this, because this also looks natural. It's, you know, because look at the dirt and the ground everywhere. It's this color. So there's a lot of clay on this island, and there's a clay road, so it makes sense to me. But it looks like they took that gravel earth look and they also laid it underneath the beach, because at some places on the beach you can see those two bits of ground are like exactly level, so they're doing that thing where you see threads of this one and threads of that one and threads of this one. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, terrain clipping.
Yes, you'll see the clipping. But I think the reason they did it is because all the pebbles, those little black pebbles that you would see on the road as we're walking, are poking through the beach sand. And they wanted those pebbles because they don't want the beach to just look super barren. So by laying the beach over the top of that, you get the gravel from the other without having to do all the work to put it in because it's already on the gravel. So anyway, the point is you can see where they're doing all that stuff, and the interesting thing is it does change the atmosphere. Like, it makes your screen much cooler, whereas right now it's very warm from all the clay colors. Most of the color, you know, palette on your screen when things change is like this darker, cooler charcoal type color. Which in some ways is nice, and in some ways it's like feels weirdly disorienting. I think because we've been playing with the clay roads for so long. But yeah, lots of changes. So luckily I know this map well enough, and I think Rock does too, that it shouldn't be like too difficult to continue navigating. But I mean, they got rid of a whole mountain range and they flattened it and made it into like open plains area. There are lots of bushes and stuff, so it's more like a savanna or something. But
Was to say open plains? Oh no, they're gonna add trees to it at some point. Yeah,
they
I
did. Do you see
swear they're
these,
going to.
like these bushes and trees right here? Are spread all around these open plains. So you'll have like bits of open plains that are like this, and then a patch of trees and bushes like that, and then you'll have like a small patch like this. So it looks like the area that we're in right now.
Oh no, I mean like the dense jungle trees, because apparently they've been putting those in a bunch of areas and people are not happy about it.
Oh, they said that those big open plains with the bushes and stuff is staying that way. They don't want to because they want, what they're trying to do is make a lot of different biomes. But they've added more watering holes, which is really nice. And there's 3 very safe watering holes in the open plains. But the thing about those open plains is as soon as Carnotaurus players learn about those open plains, I think Raptors and Carnotaurus are going to be fighting for dominance over those plains. But T-Rexes will also be able, because believe it or not, as long as you can stay out of people's sight for the most part, you could hide in those clusters of bushes and like spring a really good ambush on someone. So I think that habitat in particular is going to be more dangerous than people realize, and people are so excited about the croc-proof water puddles that, are safe to drink at. But, how safe is it when it's surrounded by bushes and, a T-Rex could be lurking? So
Here's a good question. Did they add rustling to the bushes? I've seen a couple
yes,
feedbacks on that.
they
Oh, well, in
did.
that case, that plains is safer than you think because nothing's going to be able to ambush me from those bushes without making a sound, and everybody's already hyper vigilant for sound in this game.
And everything is much louder, and I really don't like that. Like, when I was on my Troodon, every little step is like this loud, raggedy, like, it sounds like, if I'm being perfectly honest, it sounds like garbage. It sounds like you're running around through piles of garbage and like the rustling of garbage bags and stuff. Um, oh, we left rock behind.
Yeah, I kept trotting.
I just wanted to get away from the pterodactyls.
Pterodactyls. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so yes, a lot of the bushes now make a really loud rustling sound, and the detritus, like the fallen leaves and stuff, rustle really loudly. But there's another mechanic that happened to me. If you are sat in a bush to hide and you stay there for longer than like 5 minutes, um, there's a loud animal sound that happens to alert animals that you're hiding in that bush. And then if you still stay just sat there, which I did, and then I was like, I guess I'm gonna log out. So I had sat, excuse me, I had sat there for like a really long time already, and then I was like ready to log out. So I was like, okay, I'll just press H and like go to sleep. When I was like 15 seconds in to the 30-second countdown, suddenly I was attacked by compies. They just all came running and were like biting me. I don't know if it was a bug.
Anti AFK.
Yeah, very
It's a method to
anti-AFK.
keep people from going AFK and AFK growing. That's been like a complaint of people since like day one.
Yeah, so all of that's been added. Now as a Troodon, if you kill something that's not on your diet and then you go hide and you just wait and just crouch, um, you can wait for like a certain amount of time, and a pack of compies will come, and then you can just like quickly bite a couple of them, and then you have diet. So there's some really cool things that they did add. Um, I haven't seen the pterodactyluses attacking you when you carry around food, which is really nice because they were OP.
Yeah,
But
you'd probably have to test it with something like Pteranodon.
yeah, probably. But did I just hear a raptor?
No,
Are you sure?
that's the yeah, that's the left ear ambience I was telling you about that one time.
Mm. But
It sounds like an Omni, but it is not.
but yeah, it's a lot of really cool stuff, and the coastline is beautiful and just looks so perfect for Osteoraptor. Because there's tons of like tide pools and little areas where you can see like fish will probably spawn, and maybe crabs and turtles and stuff like that. And it just looks so good. It looks so good that they're carving out all these different habitats, which some of them look perfect for certain kinds of animals. So I'm just excited for it because I can't wait till they did say at one point they're going to do something where they're going to give us moods, and those moods will affect certain things like, you know, I don't know, buffs probably or something. But if you are in a habitat that's your animal's comfortable with, it'll put you in a good mood, and that will give you some kind of buff. And if you are in a habitat your animal is not comfortable with or even averse to, then it will put you in a bad mood and give you some kind of debuff. And that will encourage Dilophosaurs to stay in their area, and Carnos and Raptors to stay in their area, and etc. etc. Which I don't know how I feel about it because I don't want to always play in the same area, and I do play Raptor a lot. So I probably will just ignore my moods, but
I would say
which
it's probably going to be a good and a bad thing because at the same because on the one hand, like it encourages players to play to their animal's style and be where their creature wants to be. But on the downside, it discourages player interaction, because why would I risk going after an herbivore that's nowhere near any of my comfort zones?
Yeah.
So if they're going to do it, they're going to have to be very, very careful with how they do that.
Especially also because let's say you are a Pachycephalosaurus and you know that you're like really good at fighting off, just for example, let's just say you're really good at fighting off Carnotaurus, but you know, raptors can pin you, so you want to avoid raptors, and Ceratos make you sick, so you want to avoid them. So then you only stay in areas where Carnos are likely to be, and avoid the areas where raptors and Ceratos are likely to be. Then you get to pick your enemy and pick your predator.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I can see how that would also be maybe potentially not very good. But it's really cool to see all the changes that they have been discussing, and all of the changes that they're talking about trying out. Like for the longest time, points of interest. What are they called? Points of interest. What's it called?
Patrol zones.
Patrol zones and migration zones were a thing. They were, you know, they did so much to try to get those to work, and I think they've given up on them now, because in the Horde test, food just grows randomly everywhere again, like it used to in Legacy. And you know, the migration zones and the patrol zones still pop up, but people largely just ignore them because they're not really functioning. So, you know, it's like it was in the olden days. So I wonder if they're even going to readdress that, or if they're just like, fuck it. I kind of think they're probably going to readdress it, because if they were going to do away with it, I would think in Horde tests they would just remove it from being something that you smell. But anyway, it's really fascinating to see all of the different things that they're trying, and to kind of have lived through the experimenting phases.
It's true. So I actually have a couple thoughts. So along the same lines as like herbivores being able to pick and choose their enemies, carnivores would basically be able to go and pick and choose their prey too, which I'm not going to say it's inaccurate, but it definitely makes herbivore life harder than it needs to be. And normally I'm not one for like super advocating for herbivores, because I feel like the carnivores often get shafted, but in this case, like, it really does the herbivores dirty.
How do you think?
Well, because think about it. If you're a trike, right, and you're growing, and some, you know, Cerato, let's say, just decides, you know what, I'm really hungry. And they decide, I'm never going to fight a trike. Well, those trikes are never... Yeah, there is. Those trikes are never going to see any kind of combat other than when maybe a Rex shows up, because nobody wants to fight them. So then you get an impressively bad thing where herbivores get bored and start hunting the carnivores.
I see what you're saying, yeah. I mean, yeah. Quite possibly. Be careful, because this could be like a canny. But we're a pack, so as long as we stay close together, we'll discover soon enough if it's a canny.
Is it behind us? Right there?
Yes. That looks very suspiciously like a Raptor redskin.
It does. It does.
I like it. I like it.
I'm thirsty. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink
Yeah,
from.
me too.
Let's go over to this part of the lake because the crocodiles rarely like hanging out on this side.
Getty's going clear over there to drink. Oh no, Skitty's following us. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I think like roughly here should be good. Sketty noodle. Friend calling.
He got some food. See, part of me appreciates the one call, but the other part of me is like, nervousness.
Yeah, they're being too loud. Oh, land, Dino.
No, Skitty, come back. Rude. I'm trying to give him something. Huh. Okay then.
Alright, I'm full.
Okay, we're all good then.
That land, Dino, is coming for our lake, too. I don't think so, bruh.
What's a landino?
It's a crocodile that
A
should
croc
be,
on land.
yeah, should be in the water, but has decided to venture across the land. You know Meta, that YouTuber that I show you, and she's really good at the game, and she makes like really
Skitty's after
interesting
deer.
videos. She has like made it a thing where it's land Dino. It's just funny. Just like my arch nemesis, land Dino. It's cute.
I'm gonna take one more bite of the deer for nutrient stuff. Nah, I'm not gonna drag a deer. That'll take up all my stamina.
It is like a very Raptor red skin. We should ask. I'm gonna ask.
It's even pattern B. At least I'm pretty sure that's pattern B.
I think it's pattern A.
Oh, it might be pattern A.
I can't tell. I think it's pattern A though because it's splotches instead of like stripes.
Yeah, it's definitely not pattern C.
Oh.
Are we? Or are we looking for a more avoidant playstyle? Hey, Kate.
Yeah.
Do you guys see lines in S to the south?
See what?
Lines and S.
Lipids and proteins. I do. It might be tacos though. This is Taco Town.
The lines just disappeared. You guys wait here. I'm gonna go investigate.
Should we? Isn't it like D&D? You don't split up the party.
No, no, no. In this case, it's actually better to split the party because I can remain hidden much easier than a pair or a triplet of raptors could.
Yeah. So what we want to do is follow, but not closely. We want to get out of sight and be kind of ready to jump in if something is over there.
Yeah, basically, I'm scouting ahead.
Yeah, and this is also potentially a clever girl situation because if Rock starts running back toward us and we're hidden, then we can ambush whatever chases him.
Lover girl
Somebody,
situation.
let's say somebody key Skedian.
Okay. Might not be able to hear me from there.
We can.
Okay. It's okay. They're just learning Raptor, so maybe they
Yeah,
want
they're
to
learning.
learn what you're doing too.
No, it's okay. They're cool. I'm just making sure that they know that, hey, this is a potentially okay. The S over here disappeared as well. So the problem is I'm not seeing anything.
I'm gonna go over this way in case whatever it was moved.
I'm gonna check the other side of this. Please, please, please don't be a demon in water. Okay, we're good.
I hear something. Don't know how close it is, but
I heard a deer.
I don't see anything.
I'm gonna come up a little higher.
So rock is a really good distance away, so I'm gonna just start heading in that direction. Okay, there's a pig and a goat. I don't know what Sketty's doing. Sketty Noodle. What a cute name.
Alright. I don't see anything, and anything else I smell could reasonably be called tacos, so I'm coming back. Provided I don't, like, fall and die.
I'm kind of walking through the bushes to see if I run into anything.
Well, there's one taco nest. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alrighty, where do we want to head from here?
Maybe, maybe to hillside, or to south, or to west axis?
Sounds good to me. Ooh, okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that I fell this far down the rock face.
Yeah, no.
I heard
neither.
Hipsy.
Did you? Nearby or
Yeah.
far?
Sounded kind of far.
Come back this way, Solo.
Supposedly, this canyon's a really good ambush point.
Yeah, it's good for lots of animals. I've been ambushed by dilos in here. But it's good for raptors too, and it's particularly good for hares.
Yeah, say, I've heard we can't get knocked off on the rocks in here. Not sure how true that one is, but...
We can't get knocked off on the rocks? What do you mean?
So, you know how we can get, if we pounce somebody, we can get knocked off by a tree?
Oh, yeah. Rocks don't work. You're right.
Supposedly the rocks in here can't knock us off, so...
Apparently rocks
I still...
anywhere, according to Nick Boy, rocks anywhere don't work.
I still avoid rocks. I've got Spiro habits, where rocks could knock you off.
Okay, I think we go this way now.
That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
This way.
Ah, getting to nighttime.
Yeah, I hate when you look up at the sky and everything becomes a silhouette. Which is apparently still a problem in
Horde test.
It's still there. And even sometimes during the day, it's like... It's weirdly dark. Like, you can tell it's supposed to be daytime, but it's like you're wearing sunglasses or something. It's really...
It's like you're wearing a welding helmet.
Yeah, like everything's just got like a tint to it. It's just a darker tint. And Kissen addressed it in the Discord and said, you know, it's an Unreal Engine problem. But of course, Unreal's like trying to work around it, and so are they. Like, they don't intend to let that continue to be a problem.
Let's see. So, Getty says this was their first time playing, or their second time playing Omni. I wonder what they normally play.
Yeah. We could ask. Oh.
Drool boy.
Yellow snout.
You and I had the same thought, and I'm still trying to comprehend that. I don't think there's really an in-between. You either like playing Raptor or you don't.
What was that? Oh, it was a bunny.
Got a deer here.
Is Sketty just not hungry?
I don't know.
Doesn't eat a lot.
I would say typical Sarah behavior, but the thing is at least he was waiting while we watched his back. Or
Yeah.
they, I guess.
They, them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rock. Yeah, but no, with a name like Sketty Noodle, it really could be
Kind of hard to
anything.
tell.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be anything. No matter what, though, it's cute.
Mhm. So, but at least they were watching until we were watching their back.
Yeah, they seem to have some decent pack instincts. Pack behavior instincts. And it's funny, even though I'm the baby, I still feel like mothering Solo a bit, you know, like making sure I'm watching out for Solo.
That's fine.
See,
I
I
still
found it
don't have a good
funny
idea
because
what I'm
yeah,
doing.
What did you say, Rock?
as I say, I noticed that earlier. I was like, Kate's still taking care of Solo, and Solo in game is her father.
Yeah,
It doesn't change the real life circumstances.
I'm always going to be very motherly toward my raptor packs. It's just my disposition, my approach to raptoring. Even as a baby, which I love being, by the way. I can't wait for Sandbox, because in Sandbox you can decide whether or not you want to grow. So like when you come to the growth, you can select yes you want to grow, or you could just remain a babu. I cannot wait to just remain a juvie and just run around pressing the 4 call. Raptor Juvie 4 call is the most unhinged. Like, it's that call that I was making when
Sorry, you got it.
no, yeah, I was just trying to block it so it couldn't escape. But yeah, I got it. What was I saying? It's that call that I was making when the Sarah came to steal my cake.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wonder if this person is the Sarah that let me ask, were you playing Sarah the other day on this server and attacked a pack
I feel
of
like they might have
raptors?
recognized us.
Maybe.
Huh? What?
They were playing Sarah the other day. Now let's see if they were attacked. If they attacked a pack of raptors. Getting some scary accurate. Okay, we were going to Hillside, and I can't tell if we're too far north or too far south. Ooh, I see a pig though. I see two. Nope, just one pig. I'm gonna go kill that pig though.
I'll never get over this. The cake stealing fucking Sarah. And the water is just over here, right?
I will say they've quieted down quite a bit.
Who has?
Sketty.
Oh. Well, we are kind of, the more we type, we're like revealing our location and stuff, so maybe we should type less.
The fuck is that?
What?
No, it's not like a tree falling.
Oh, yeah, the trees do kind of creak and stuff. They creak. And then deer make that that you just had. It's a deer.
Why haven't we found anything?
Maybe we should just go to south. Maybe we'll find something at south.
It's a possibility. I can't tell if that was ambience or something.
Actually, let's go to south this way.
There, that was something. What was that?
The thing that went.
That was a noise.
Yeah, that was. It was, but believe it or not, it was just ambiance.
What?
Yeah, it sounds like a bird or a dinosaur or a dilo. I've noticed with the ambiance, they purposefully do sounds that are very similar to one of the dinosaurs on the roster, so that you kind of think, is there a dilo nearby? You know, like you never feel safe. I've noticed that they
What
do.
was
Okay,
that?
I feel like I just heard an Omni F call to the right.
Oh, should we?
I'm not positive though. And it absolutely could have been ambiance. So many noises at night.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's also because it's so quiet otherwise. Oh, and this beach area is so much cooler looking. There's rocks everywhere, and it's just so cool. I don't hear anything else. The trees creaking. Okay, I think I just heard a Sarah in the distance or something. It's so funny, we're just like walking around talking about the things we hear. It's just like nighttime in real life.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Well, the reason why I do is because Aloe is going to probably wreck Sarah, and Sarah won't be able to outrun it. Sarah won't be able to really do anything. I think that's the reason why Sarah has the septic bite, by the way. It's meant to be a deterrent, um, so that larger predators aren't hunting it, you know? Because
Oh yeah,
if a
it's
Sarah
well,
bites you, it fucks up your diets and everything. So
well,
it's
yeah, it's meant to be a deterrent for like corpse bullying, which I think was always planned to be kind of for things like Aloe and Rex. Like, if you're a raptor and a Sarah's coming your way, you're really not going to be sticking around. Let's be honest.
yeah. I think if we cross over here, it's less distance. I
I
think.
think the thing is that a lot of people who play the Isle tend to forget that what happens when they're how was my brain trying to put this to me? A lot of the
It's
Isle
not less
players tend to
distance.
forget that they do not act the way that these animals would react. They act like a human playing said animal.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like 9 times out of 10, a human player is not afraid to throw down while playing Omniraptor with something like, say, a Stegosaurus. Honestly, unless it's old and or weak, I don't think any kind of raptor is going to be heading for a Stegosaurus. I'm going to be honest.
Or if you have a big enough
The
pack,
turtle's not doing anything. The turtle's not doing anything. Let it live.
if you have a big enough pack, I feel like you need a lot of food to feed the pack. I could see a big pack going after a Stego in real life, but like you said, it's such a huge risk. One fuck up and you've lost an entire raptor to the Stego. So like animals just don't make risks like that. Like a huge lion herd, like a pride of lions that was really, really big, were on the edge of starvation and they took down an elephant. But they had to be on the edge of starvation in order to take that risk. So,
Well, because they're on the edge of starvation. They're probably going to die anything, so what's there to lose?
exactly. So, but yes, I agree with you. Like, a lot of players, they don't behave like animals. They behave like bored people that just want, what would happen if this dinosaur versus this dinosaur? You know. And predators tend to avoid each other more than hunt each other. But because in the Isle, herbivores stick together and they mix herd, and just trying to pick off one herbivore is so difficult that
And then when
you're
you
kind of forced to
finally kill
hunt other
one,
carnivores.
and then when you finally kill an herbivore, the whole herd acts like, you know, a carnivore pack would if you were to kill one of theirs. Oh, you killed one of ours, so now we're all gonna stampede. Which I get that some herbivores do, and I have no doubts that there are herbivorous dinosaurs that did that too. But all of them, you
Well,
cannot tell me that a galley is gonna watch another galley die and just be like, "I'm gonna fight this thing to the death now."
yeah,
No,
no,
a galley's
they
gonna
run
run.
away.
Like, I'm sorry.
They run
They
away and
didn't evolve
cry
those
in a
big long
bush.
legs for nothing.
Yeah, they run away, they cry in a bush, they mourn their losses, and then they go find somewhere else to eat.
And then an hour later, they're somewhere else eating. Oop, misclick.
Oh, that scared me. I was
Misclick.
like, did a crocodile just... I was about to go attack a crocodile.
You were about to throw down with a crocodile in the water.
There's a piggy. Poor Rock. I think I just heard you yawning when you said that.
I was, yeah. To be fair, it could be like 12. It could be like noon, and I'd still probably yawn.
Nameless is so quiet.
I don't know that much about dinosaurs.
I love these little orange bushes.
I love how there's 3 females in this pack and 1 male.
I guess, like, I'm the gay guy. You guys are my fag hags.
Something like that, yes. I mean, it's more like one of us is your partner, one of us is your child, and the other one is a straggler. But yeah.
I mean, that's what it actually is, but... it's boring.
Oh, goodness.
I was gonna start on the whole Incredibles rant. Great or good? I am your wife. I am the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
You tell him. Okay, I hear a piggy. I don't see any players. Where is everybody?
Sorcery and madness is this.
So we're not going to cross the river, we're just going to inspect. Because if there's anything up here, it's probably a crocodile.
It's gonna be Dino's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's in that river, just awaiting. Don't drink. Don't cross. Stay away from the edge.
Oh.
If we cross, there are safer places to do it.
Oh. Let's just get a little dramatic.
So what I like to do is go down the waterfall and then... What's Sketty doing? I guess we didn't type. I guess there's no crocodile.
Or if there wasn't before, there's gonna be soon.
C is fine. It's a little adrenaline shot.
I missed the rock jump and landed in a section where I knew Dinos could probably see me if there were some, so I just went down the waterfall.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
It's like, nope, I'm not risking that. I'll go down and around.
I don't see any animals here at all. Not even a hare rat or anything. Vacancy.
Why is
This
this
is
land
weird.
bereft of life? Where is everyone?
Yeah, say I turned on streamer mode, otherwise I would go and check and see how many players there are.
There's 13 out of 100. And there's 10 out of 100, and 4 of them are us.
That's true. There's just not a lot of people.
I mean, Sketty, that's a good point, but like, to be fair, for some people it's 2:30.
Yes, correct. For some people, it's 2:30.
And not almost 2:40, excuse me. And not 1:40.
Where to?
It is kind of nice. It is kind of nice being able to kind of free roam around, though.
Yeah, and we haven't been starving or anything, so I guess we're going
I think
to.
Sketty's typing.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. It's duel each other.
No, I don't want to log here.
I don't want to log here. Because when I log in, I don't want to immediately be killed while I'm still on the loading screen.
Yeah, or before you assemble with your pack and blah blah blah.
Sketty's free to log if Sketty wants to.
I think if we go this way... Yeah, Solo, you can eat that.
Oh, okay. Wait, well, whatever.
I'm just gonna follow this path. You're not eating the right way, just press G.
I chose
a
it on
Dilo!
purpose.
Did you hear it? Where do you think it is? Do you think it's back toward, the Highlands? Did we kill a dot behind us and not finish it?
No, I didn't. Nameless, did you end up killing a boar?
Yeah.
That rabbit's for you, Kate. Oh, Nameless did.
Yeah, but she killed the boar, like, well earlier. You didn't kill another boar over here, did you?
No.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Something killed something.
I thought I heard a Dilo call.
I didn't.
Is that the boar we killed way back there? Why can we smell it from so far away?
Oh, fuck! I fucking hate ledges.
Are you
I hate them
okay?
so much.
Did you take
I'm
damage?
fine. Yes, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
That is the boar we killed.
That's impressive. Hold up, I see something.
It's a Stego.
I think that's a little too big for us to be taking on with
I
4.
think so too, yeah.
What, with 4? You know, we won't know until we try.
Oh,
I don't know what Sketty's doing.
It's a juvie. Well, not a juvie, but it's not fully grown at all. But I think it can one-shot us.
That. Fuck.
What do you guys think? Are we gonna try this or no?
No. I don't like risking things on Steg. It's not damaged, and yeah, it's not full grown, but it's not damaged in any way either.
And I did just hurt myself.
It's not weak, it's not old. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah, but we could
Did
just
Sketty
fight.
just pounce it?
No.
No, okay.
I think they want to, though.
Yeah, I think Sketty really wants to fight it. We're all thinking about it. This poor Stego.
There's a
Sketty.
bite.
Yep. What do you think? No?
It would be a feast. We're not particularly hungry, though.
Yeah, and this is hours taken away from this person. See, this is why I'm too nice.
See, I'm not even necessarily like thinking the hours. I'm just thinking to myself, I don't think that's a risk we want to take.
Yeah. That's the way you're thinking. I'm thinking about all the variables, including this person's time.
If I wasn't wounded, I would absolutely have attacked it right now.
Okay. All right. Well.
Or not even wounded, if my screen wasn't red a little bit. But then again, I've also never fought one of these things, so as far as I know, I don't have anything to lose.
They their tail swing can one-shot you.
Mm-hmm.
And they have two different modes for swinging their tail. One is like a fence, and they like poke you with it, and the other one is like an actual swing, like a bat and like a baton.
And it's got an area of effect, and both will one-shot you.
It's very passive. That's not a good sign.
I heard a dino. See if I can't call Sketty back here. But hey, we actually saw somebody.
Yeah.
Sketty's
Sketty's just
still
like,
tailing him.
really, yeah. Stalking. Still biting too, it looks like. That poor Stego. There you go. Hide in those bushes, Stego. Why am I rooting for the Stego?
What kind of
I think
pack
the Stego's a
loyalty
good
do you
player.
have?
That Stego probably plays Stego pretty religiously.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting.
Conserving their stam, walking into bushes. Yeah. Definitely not worth the risk. Not an experienced Stego player.
But I'm an inexperienced raptor, so...
Keeping a close eye on Sketty. Running only when necessary.
In fact, we have two inexperienced raptor players. That's got to count for something.
If they keep running, though, that would be our opportunity to attack. Like,
My guess would be that they're running only enough to the point where they can trot, and then they'll trot to regain back all their stamina. That's my guess.
That's a lot of running.
That is a lot of running. Yeah, it's doable, yes, but how many raptors are we going to lose in the process?
Hopefully none, but... So the strat should be bleed this animal. We want to bleed it with the right mouse button. And the way Nick Boy says to do it is one of us should sacrifice our stamina by doing a neutral pounce, and everybody else just kind of let them do that neutral pounce, let them do their thing, and then after all of their stam is drained from a neutral pounce, that's when the rest of us go in with the right mouse button pounce. And then we bleed it down and just don't let it sit. So I think it is doable if you guys want to give it a go. I'm just my only fear is I'm the only nested in raptor. My only fear is
I
losing
say
my raptor.
my concern isn't even necessarily with the skill of any of the players here. My concern is with buggy hitboxes and pounds right now.
Mm.
I foresee us losing at least 2 raptors if we start this fight, if not all 4.
This day is like, what are they doing? I don't know. I'm so bad. I know we play so safe, you know, and I feel like
Again, if I wasn't injured, I would have already attacked, but I'm more scared
you're
of already being
injured.
injured.
Yeah. All right, let's just call it off.
Fuck that ledge! Fuck you, ledge! Fuck you!
Get up, Solo, and let's go this way. Because you don't want to be hit by the Stego that's like, haha, your friend's left, and then comes running and hits you. Come on, get up.
Don't do it, Sketty.
Get up. He did it.
Sketty's pounced.
Just gonna knock him off in the tree. Yeah, the Stego knows exactly what to do when it gets pounced.
Go to the cliff and or tree.
When does this fucking bleed shit go away? Not bleed, the fucking
Gonna camp
red
the
screen.
ledge. Yeah, it's camping the ledge.
Perfect, we have it surrounded. Haha! Let's just starve it out. Let's starve it out. It's like a siege tactic.
There it is.
Go.
Alright, never mind. That was pretty fast.
I called
Yeah, I
it.
told you, it's one shot. Why are you laughing?
we just let that person die.
Well, no, Sketty, I mean, we had walked away. Sketty kept, you know, trailing him.
We walked away
we were
3
being,
times.
We did. And we were being super cautious because we can tell this Stego knows what it's doing. And the risks when you can just be one shot by a player that knows what they're doing, and Sketty is new to playing Raptor, and you're injured and new to playing Raptor.
We literally mentioned it was an experienced Stego player and that it probably wasn't worth the risk. Speaking of, there is another dots set that we did not kill, possibly looking on the other side of the river.
I think that's the Dilo's kill over there. What was that noise?
That was me eating a piece of deer.
Oh.
Also, there's a rabbit.
Can we find a place to log out? I have to go to sleep.
My baby deer. Yeah, we can, don't log out there. Follow me.
Well, at least a place for me to log out. You guys can keep playing.
Yeah.
Wait, you're going to sleep? Didn't you sleep all day?
Well, I feel like I have to start winding down so I can get like another 4 hours or so. I mean, I'm not gonna go to bed right away, but I probably need to go to bed in like an hour so I can get like 4 hours of sleep so I can actually be a person all day tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow's Monday.
Mhm.
Yes.
Ugh.
Today is Monday.
Today.
I have work
today.
in 6 hours.
I forgot. Okay. Alright, well, it's probably a good time for, Rock to log to, don't you think, Rock?
2 o'clock? Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we'll call it now. But at least we showcased that we are not like other raptors. We are patient. We are cautious. Um, Sorry to have lost you, Sketty Noodles. Uh, but you know, we did make it obvious that we weren't gonna go for that Stego. And the Stego won today. So anyway, here's a good spot to log. There's bushes everywhere. It's kind of away from the populated areas. So
As I say, if we had 8 raptors to attack a stego of that size, I would absolutely have gone after it, but not with 4.
yeah, because as you can see, you know, one foul play and Sketty
And
is
it's good
gone.
night.
Sketty is gone forever. So. Well, thank you guys. I really appreciated it, and it was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys rest well. Bye, everybody.